Cyclists need to know these 12 things. Here are 12 of our top events from last year in case you missed them. NPD Group reported bicycle sales year to date were up 69% over the same period in 2019, as well as from a cultural perspective, with people everywhere starting to realize the power of the bicycle to help reach climate and equity goals. Specifically, we were able to secure significant new federal funding for bike infrastructure. Plus, Congress authorized a program to build connected bike networks and create complete street standards. Electric bikes are an official part of the Build Back Better package and are increasingly prevalent on streets across the U.S. It's an exciting time for our industry. By all accounts, there are a few things we can do to make it even more exciting. Stories we published last year that we'd be remiss for not sharing again. Give them a view, and let's carry this incredible momentum around bicycling into 2022. 1. What it takes to ride a bicycle in a small town. 4 U.S. cities with populations under 50,000 received top scores in our 2021 city ratings. While completely different in terms of geography, culture, and approach, they're all doing something right when it comes to bicycling. 2. Bicycling has failed where America has failed. Charles T. Brown discusses the findings of a groundbreaking report on U.S. barriers to biking and what we can do to create safer, more equitable, and more inclusive communities in his candid interview. 3. Austin will be America's next great biking city. In the last 2 years, the Texas capital has accelerated the development of its all-ages and abilities bike network, adding more than 100 miles with no signs of halting or slowing down. 4. What the growth of Black Peloton can teach bicycling. BIPOC riders can learn a lot from the stationary bike and exercise company when it comes to creating a safe, comfortable, and inclusive environment. 5. Biking is for boys. Through the personal bicycle history of Rasha Austin, this piece presents the physical, cultural, and societal barriers that women face in the U.S. in general, and that are exacerbated for women of color. 6. What St. Paul got right for bikes. In the Minnesota capital, city ratings scored significantly higher from 2020 to 2021. Several infrastructure improvements and the lowering of St. Paul's default speed limit both contributed to the city's score bump. 7. Beat the Rider, improving access for disabled mountain bikers. Are you truly world-class if a paraplegic can't navigate your network? The GI is on a mission to ride and document every mountain bike trail in Northwest Arkansas, opening the landscape to people who cannot ride a traditional bike. 8. The bike boom isn't just for adults. Prior to the pandemic, the future of kids bicycling looked bleak. A new generation of bicyclists is emerging thanks largely to the efforts of youth bicycling organizations around the country. 9. Biking where Black. According to a study published in October 2021, areas with less bike infrastructure tend to experience disproportionate ticketing, compounding the negative effects of racially biased policing and transportation policies. 10. 5 strategies every bike advocate needs. Are you interested in promoting bicycling locally? Changing the conversation will help us win over diverse groups and achieve the Bike Forward agenda. Now is what time it is. It is time for us to rethink how we communicate about bicycling and bike infrastructure. 11. How bicycling changed during a pandemic. Since COVID-19 is as prevalent as ever, this piece, based on 2 studies launched by People for Bikes at the end of 2020, is still relevant, especially the part about the diversity of new riders and the need to welcome them. 12. The unintended consequences of bike laws. Many bicycle laws, such as those that require people to wear helmets, use lights, and obtain a license, sound great. These laws are virtually unknown and enforced to the detriment of BIPOC citizens and people experiencing homelessness. If you enjoyed these looks at the past, give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like these.